folks, it's NASCAR engine in NASCAR time. Unfortunately, we made it about a few steps. We run into our very first problem.
We're missing something.
Doug's been getting the accessory drive and everything on this.
Mocked up.
Unfortunately,
these brackets for the power steering pump go right, well, they're supposed to go right there.
and there's no holes there. So, step one, figure this out. Because we need power steering on this car. Trying to drive this without power steering would be a nightmare.
Especially with that ratio.
Yes. So, if you're paying attention to this build, we just finished off this 406 cubic inch small block Chevy, right there, up at Bob McVeigh's place, and made very good power, very good torque. It should be plenty fun for driving around on a NASCAR on power tour. However, we still have to get all of the stuff done to get this car moving for power tour. And we have 6 days until this needs to be driving. Unfortunately, 2 or 3 of those days are not going to be able to be productive. So timing is of the essence at this point in time. So we're going to call Bob.
And then Jegs.
And see if he minds if we drill holes in this block, because this is not my block. This is only like half my motor. Like the shiny bits up.
Crack part.
That's my part. The rest of this is Bob's stuff. His block, his scat rotating assembly. So we're gonna call Bob. We're gonna see what Bob has to say about mounting power steering on this thing. And I'll be back with you momentarily. He might not even answer the phone. He's like, I got rid of that guy. I'm not answering the dang phone. He's not gonna answer. Ugh.
Your name and number.
Get a hand drill. Hey, Bob. It's Austin. I know you think you got rid of me, but I got a question about this 400 small block. Apparently these don't have drilled provisions for mounting power steering on them. And we need power steering for this car. So I was curious if you had any ideas, or if it's okay to drill and tap some bolt holes in your
or do we need supervision
in the motor we just finished. Anyway, if you have a moment, give me a call back. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah. It looks so pretty with all this stuff on there.
It does.
It just won't stay put.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not afraid to drill holes. It's just
yeah.
hard to get the right spots.
Right.
Like you got a template off the other engine we can do. We could make a template and pin those holes in, drill them and tap them.
Can we like set it in the car so at least make me feel like we did something?
Yeah, but once we put it in, we can't get there to big taps. We do need to drop it and make sure these line up right. Just, I don't know how I had those in there. I forgot to mark them.
Hot rodding. Hey, Bob. Did you happen to listen to my voicemail?
Hello?
Hey. Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah,
Hey, can you hear me now?
at the moment.
All right. Did you happen to listen to my voicemail?
Maybe. Explain.
Did you say that one more time?
Well, you don't
Yeah,
hurt
you can go ahead and drill them, tap them, I don't care.
Okay. Just, do you mind if I record this for legal purposes in case we damage this?
Got something in my throat!
You heard him, man.
Don't do that.
Don't break the bit.
I already did one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So what's going on here? What are you doing?
This is a a template copy of my front plate for my NASCAR that came with the car.
Okay.
And if I ever want to make another one, I just copied it on a template, which is being a half-inch plate.
Yep.
So I marked all the holes precisely, so I can recreate. And there's that drill bit. So I can recreate one. So I'm using that as a template for the drill.
So are you then going to cut out this and make essentially a front plate for this?
Well, long term. For this, I only need these holes, these 6 holes right here.
Okay.
So I took there's the 6 holes we need.
Aha!
So these will get drilled out 3/8. We bolt those on a 3/8 holes.
Gotcha.
These are the ones we're going to drill, and we're going to use this as a hole to punch through.
Ah.
So
Okay.
we use a template to make a template. I want to make these are pilot holes, but I want to make the 3/8 hole exactly in the center of that hole. There we are. So zero that out.
You don't want to be semi-accurate, you want to be completely accurate.
We're going to be off a couple thousandths, but we don't want to be off inches. Now I can make this back to 0. Doink, close enough. Now the trick is this is going to want to walk out of here.
Right.
One done.
And then just do that 5 more times.
Rinse and repeat. These 2 I leave that size. That's the one we'll use a center punch for.
Okay. So these are the ones that are going to be the actual
Those are the
power
ones we need to
steering
drill.
pump.
These are the 4 we can put
We'll
bolts
use those
in.
as the alignment pieces?
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense.
That's the plan anyway.
That's the plan.
Plan A.
Yeah, plan A.
Oh, by the way, did I tell you the first thought for a name for the car? Plan B.
Plan B?
Nope. That's Bob. Second thought.
Yeah, second thought, don't drill my block!
Zero that. I got another block here.
Yeah, we'll just swap everything over.
I got it covered.
Bill does his stuff on 400 small blocks.
Yeah.
And he has a CVF serpentine kit on his.
I bet he's got holes too.
I wonder if his was pre-drilled. Because I don't remember
bet.
anything about that.
I bet you it was.
Because everything I've looked up on all the other serpentine or accessory drive kits all have those 2 holes for the alignment.
Well, sometimes those serpentines have a big plate they ring bolts.
Yeah, they're built off like the water pump.
Right. So.
That might be, yeah, I think that's right. I think that's how.
And they like universal fit things where they don't have to, oh, by the way, if you don't have these holes, we can't.
Right.
They like to say we'll have a cure for all, right? So
Yeah.
if I were designing one, I'd say, yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll be back with you in a little bit. Got to do a little fabrication first.
I think you're right about the steps.
Do we have different head bolt patterns?
I don't know. They didn't, a whole lot of things didn't line up, but. Of course. That corner's catching that guy when they chop him.
So our bolts for the water pump line up?
Yeah. At least 2 out of 4. I was hoping we had more head bolts lined up, but
Yeah.
tighten those down with a wrench. So that way, you can see those are pretty well. That's kind of limited in motion.
Yeah. And then we'll just put a punch through
We'll
here.
punch them and then we'll take it off and see where they're centered or not.
Yeah.
Verify that we're
Not like
where we think we are.
drill on the ragged edge.
Yeah. Better than cardboard. Let's take this water pump all the way off anyway.
That looks pretty dang centered to me.
Do we run with that?
I think absolutely we
We have
do.
no other choice, but the template is good.
So now the question is, how deep do you run these holes? Half inch?
The bolts that came with the set or would hit a 1/2 inch.
Okay.
This with the template of the water power steering pump bracket to make sure he looks at the same spacing.
Okay.
Although it does have an oblong hole,
Right.
we should think they're kind of close together.
Yep.
That one looks high. That one's dead center. I think we move that one down a touch. See, it's one we need to be.
Well, this is oblong this way, not
Right.
this way, so.
So I'm thinking it needs to be centered more. So we're gonna make on-the-fly adjustment, which is better for the boss anyway. To do
Well, realistically, this is not like this is going to be a massively load-bearing
how far off was it?
bolt either.
1/8 inch or something. That looks better.
Okay.
Now let's use that. Nailed it.
Good with it?
Nailed it. Okay, now we gotta get. Now we do destructive.
Now we do the scary part. You want to just do this thing with it floating? And I'll just hold the block.
I was thinking about dropping it down just so the pan hits. Just so, we kind of give it some stability.
Okay.
And hot rodders. Perfect. Good. Okay, I need to mark it off. And not go too far.
Yeah.
And we'll edit that in the video for Bob. Yeah, I don't know where the water came from.
I don't know what happened.
That damn manifold.
Yeah, it just started spraying water everywhere.
Everywhere. Perfectly level, I'm sure.
All right, so we got our holes drilled. Tap is started.
Got 3 different taps to run through. We got the taper tap and then the mid tap and the bottoming tap. Unfortunately, we do a half turn at a time.
I'm gonna probably need to hold this block again because it's
No, we're good. Nice sharp tap.
Dang balancer in the way.
Making the dinging noise. It's just a mock-up. Okay, I think I hit bottom with that one.
Generally speaking, you do like to do your machining and drilling pre-engine assembly, but make the best of it. I don't know if you could hear that. We were talking about off on camera was, usually speaking, you kind of understand like what's going in, where your chassis is, where your different bits and pieces go. But when it's
Hand built.
you can't just order like this fits that kind of situation.
Tell me what header that takes.
Yeah, exactly. You just kind of figure it out as you go. So, you know, it's okay. No big deal. Hopefully this fixes our issue. Then we can get this dang motor in here. I would like to hear this thing fire up. I'll be honest. I don't know if that's physically viable, but it would be cool.
Oh, it'll be viable. What year?
Yeah. How cool are your neighbors? You said the one beside you is real cool?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He'll probably start a car revving to get back at
9:30 at night fire up is okay?
it. Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, good. Good neighbors are important. Okay. Crisis averted. Holes drilled and tapped. To get everything else
This
down
has
back up.
has the drilled hole into the water jacket too for the bypass. Good thing I put a gasket that has that hole in it.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've seen that too. I have a limited experience, but I've heard tell.
We're still debating on how we're going to fix our little water leak in there. We'll see how that pans out.
We can change the intake in the car.
Power steering pulley on and adjustable.
Hang on.
Yeehaw.
Okay, this is the upper one.
Yep.
The lower one is this big long one, so that must be a regular old water pump. Oh. Not that. Probably that with a little washer. All those other guys are washers.
All right, so next minor complication
That
is
sticks
our
out.
spacer for the
Maybe not.
alternator. It's just a skosh. I mean, you're
What did
just
Bob
a
Uecker say?
skosh.
Just a touch outside.
Yeah, just a bit outside.
I'm gonna cut it, and if we have to, we can get spacers put back
Yeah,
in.
we can always wash
figure
it
out we
back up.
screwed something up later.
I mean,
I
it's-
think I had this so loose before the alternator. When I mounted it, it was fine because it's so loose. These are all floppy.
Well, and you've also got to get this all on the same
I think
plane
this
so it's all lined
sticks
up.
out farther.
Yep. All right.
See, that sticks out farther than that plane. I don't know. I don't know. I just work here.
We're winging it.
So we gotta go. Parallel is gonna be somewhere.
That's all right. People don't believe that I actually work for the...
You're correct. But I'm pretty stud.
Goo. That's the gasket we're going to be doing here tonight.
All good all the time.
The little goo goes a long way.
We have plenty of paper towels.
I'm going to be red by morning. This is not easy to do. Anyway, you understand. Squeeze the stuff, spread the stuff, finger painting. Alright, here we go. Finger painting done well. By yours truly.
You can't be done already.
Doug's over here doing his thing.
I may have to go back and even it out a little bit.
It's alright, if it looks a little bit goobery, that means it's more race car.
Yeah.
Right? So we've got some valve cover, let some oil leak off the valve cover too.
Ooh.
Have to be careful with that.
Try to not end up with fiberglass shards.
No fiberglass shards in my fingers, please.
Use a stitch.
Yeah, for like days. It's not.
It'll remind you the whole time you're on the cruise.
Oh god. By the way, it's dark outside now. Yeah. For all of you guys who complain that you don't ever see me actually doing real work, here you go. I'm really actually working on something. I'm sweating profusely because it's 80% humidity out here in the evening. Need a shower, like a bath of deodorant.
Okay, you got to pull that out so it doesn't pinch just the bottom. Yeah, see, I lost the thread. We're going to manual labor. I hate. Okay. Boy, this thing's got it boogered up.
Yeah, it's got a bugger up throat from the hammering. All right, headers are on. We're switching over to these Chevrolet valve covers. May have bent these Jegs guys a wee bit from the on off 15 times while we were on the dyno. Plus they look pretty cool. Should look good in a hot rod NASCAR, but otherwise we are good to go. Got to figure out a water pump pulley situation because that one is actually in his other NASCAR in here. So that one is driving this unit. We need to get another one of these. Hopefully that's a universally available pulley. I'll swing in to see Terry tomorrow and see if it's something we can get from Jegs. Yeah, you can see we beat the hell out of that valve cover gasket.
Poor thing. Had a good life.
Yeah, right. It lived a week, 4 days. You want to put the starter on this thing?
Yeah.
And then we can set it in the hole?
Yeah. Probably. Video of me trying to do that with one hand.
I'm just trying to show off these beautiful Jegs 1.5 rockers. If you didn't, by the way, watch the dyno videos with that motor, you absolutely should have. They are up, link above. They're on this playlist. It made very respectable power for a street drivable 406. Should make almost, basically makes like big block power. Very similar power to what my 455 Pontiac actually made. So it should be a tire roastingly fun time. This is our little Hitachi style mini starter for small block and big block Chevrolet. Up to 14-to-1 compression.
Make this a thing.
All right, well, we were gonna put this starter on here and get this done. However, starter, normal small block Chevy starter. Let me take you on a tour of our bolt holes for the Chevy. You've got a bolt here on the edge, bolt hole here. No bolt hole here. Should be a bolt hole here for you to. Nope, that doesn't. There's not one there. So what we need is, I believe, called a staggered starter. So you can bolt it there and bolt it there, which is not what we have. So hopefully we can pick one of those up tomorrow morning. But we cannot put a starter on this thing tonight. Not a big deal. We can still do it in the car, but that means we can't start it tonight, which sucks. So at least we'll set it in the rails.
Gotta look.
Yeah.
Gotta do that.
Isn't hot rodding fun? No end of problems and complications. Dang it.
That I did not see coming.
Nope.
I told you, there's a bunch of variables we're going to run into, like we never could possibly.
Yeah.
And that's one I never knew was. Who knew?
Didn't know this was a thing. All you small block Chevy and Chevy 400 guys are giggling at me, but there you go. See that kick out there, and I think that's what we need.
So what are we forgetting? Better. Okay. This is how I knock my wire off my.
We'll clear the fan.
I'm just worried about the water pump. I think she might be closed. I can tilt the engine. It's gotta go back and down.
Valve cover hits. Wherever this valve cover hits.
So I think we have to turn it your way to get the header on that side of that groove, maybe. See that motor mount that's hitting that corner right there?
You're hitting the valve cover right here.
There we go.
There we go.
Uh-oh, we're hooked on the headers again. So close. This is where I think we tilt it. We can get the valve covers clear.
Right.
Oh, we scratched up paint.
We scratched the paint.
Oh, man.
Alright, we are good.
I'm in the slack.
Well, I was.
I had priority.
Now I'm in.
Okay.
She's in the hole.
The lump is lumped.
Whew.
Wow.
That was really not terrible.
It's not bad with this kind of setup. Oh, yeah.
Really not terrible.
So I had that jack a little high. The back end should be dropping down more. But,
Yeah. Boils. Small block is in the NASCAR officially. It looks a lot better now.
it looks more NASCAR-ish.
It looks real nice.
Yeah, putting that back on.
It looks real nice.
Dude, that engine looks good in there.
You could easily access that plate.
Oh, can we?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's alright. It's done. That way we don't have to worry about it. Cool. Well, it sucks we can't fire this thing up. But
You
we made a lot of
progress.
progress.
Right time.
We made a lot of progress. We made a lot of progress.
Yeah, pulley and starter.
We need a water pump pulley. We need a starter. That's the proper starter.
And beer. We're out of beer.
We need beer. Yep, for sure.
We are so close.
What else do we need that we're missing?
I gotta figure out if I need any more lines for power steering pumps, so I gotta mock those up tonight or tomorrow. Since we're making.
We've already got fuel pump
we
lines.
need a
for Ron.
thermostat riser.
Thermostat riser. That was the other thing.
I gotta see if I can find one at Jegs or
Okay.
make one or something.
Because this is designed to not run the thermostat.
Yeah, thermostat doesn't fit in there.
Yeah. Whew. Okay.
I didn't notice it missing actually when I had the other engine in there. The fan regulated the temperature just fine.
Well, I think that's where we ended for the night. Got a little bit more of a shopping list to do tomorrow.
You learned a lot about 400 blocks.
Yep, learned some quirks about 400 Chevy blocks, small blocks.
Don't like it.
I'm just saying, in the Pontiac world, all this stuff works. So. But it should be cool. I got the Jegs seat in there since I was here last. I showed you guys that. See if it fits the fat guy.
See if the belts are in range, or I need to shorten any one of them. Or
I'm all scuzzy. I don't necessarily want to climb in this.
onto the car.
See if fat guy can get in this thing easily. It's still really annoying to get into it when it's on the left.
Yeah. Ryan is doing nothing bowl on this.
Oh my god, this seat is so much nicer.
Is it?
Oh, it's so much nicer. Focus, 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 focus. There we go, focus. Focus on me. Thank you. Yeah. Dude,
Oh, let me grab the real steering wheel.
so much nicer. We do still have to do, there's obviously no transmission in this thing. We got to figure that out. We got to get the clutch pedal situation figured out because NASCARs are manual transmissions. Still a lot to do, but got a lot done.
The seat's not tightened down all the way, but it's all the way back right now because it's hitting the back first.
Gotcha.
So you get no more lap room than that. Is that still going to be belly trouble?
You just need to shorten the steering shaft.
It's adjustable. It's all the way in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we need a flat plane steering wheel.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought we had more clearance than that. Can I lower the back?
Have to figure out
Bias.
a fat guy situation. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not
I
like
can drop the back, but it can't drop because it hits the.
it's not that bad. I just need to get a little bit different steering wheel. Or, no, hang on a second. Doesn't the steering shaft go up?
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
You
have
pull that up and pick
It's
it
all
up.
the way up. It's got.
No, there's
see,
another
it's
bolt on the top.
See it hitting?
Oh. Well, somebody's already scribed it for taking out another chunk.
I know. It needs to be taken out.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Lift that up and it would be way better because it would put the steering wheel up here.
there's something about it though.
Put the steering in a bind?
Actually,
I mean, I can drive it.
It
Huh?
actually gets it better.
Okay.
So we do need to machine that for clearance for that bar to go up.
Yeah.
Just
Which
like I
is
said, whoever made that.
super simple.
You know what? They drilled the hole,
Yeah.
but it won't go up any higher.
Yeah.
So I tried it. But you're right. We can just
Yeah.
pull that out real easy.
This is just what, 2 bolts?
Is it?
They go up through here? I think it's like Allen headed bolts.
Oh, those. They did evil things.
Some paper.
Can't split. Okay,
Yeah.
we can get that out easy. 3 bolts.
Yeah. Pull those 2 bolts. Take this piece off.
All we need now is somebody with a machine shop.
Yeah, it's if only we knew somebody who could do that.
Okay, well, that'll be a big adjustment too.
And then yeah, I mean, it'll literally lift the steering wheel like
Oh yeah.
probably half an inch. And then I don't have to
Can
lose
you
weight.
seat belts it all close or adjustable-ish?
They should be okay.
Well, trust me, when we did the first.
No. We'll figure that out.
So this needs to be,
Yeah, that needs to be way up into my crotch. I mean, I'm literally like,
because the fulcrum will be down there. So you're going to be moved forward by an inch and then move back a half inch. You gain an inch. You have to put blocks on your shoes.
Drive like short round from Indy.
Very nice.
No wonder you're not a NASCAR driver.
Yeah, I'm not. It's just because the steering wheel's in the wrong position. All right, guys, we're wrapping this up. Tired, stinky, need to go home. We will continue this experience in the next video.
And you have
So,
to sit in the other car too, so you can fit in that way.
thanks for being here. Thanks for following along. I hope you guys are still interested in this kind of thing. For all of the people who paid attention on the engine build, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. I hope you guys stick around for the rest of this. We've got a lot more work to do in a very short period of time, but I think we've made some major progress. I'm super excited to take this on Power Tour. It's going to be a hell of an experience, and I really hope you guys ride along with me. So, if you want to come back for something else, click on the subscribe button. I would really appreciate that. You made it this far in the video, click on the like button. It helps my analytics. And you guys are the ones that are watching this stuff, that are the ones that are paying my bills. You're paying for me to be able to do this kind of stuff. So all you got to do is just hang out, watch these things, and I make money and get to spend it on dumb shit like this. I'll see you in the next one, guys, I hope. Take care. Bye-bye.